Hey you, welcome back to some City Skylines After Dark. I am in the same map that I started working on pre-release times, I think. We were working mostly up there. I had started this map and just randomly put down a bunch of crap just to make some money so that I could, you know, share the game and open as many things as possible, as quickly as possible. And now I'm trying to fix all the ooh. So these two places have been completely rebuilt. Roads had to change. Traffic patterns were rerouted. We've got this big tourism section over here. This is all put away for tourism. And actually, I wanted to check on, let's see here. Sorry about that. I wanted to check on, what was I looking for? This. Just over halfway. We've got a long ways to get. That driving range is some seriously hard work required, I'll tell you. That driving range is a pain. I do have this now. I've never used this yet. I just got it, and look at the cost of it. Oh my God. Perfect for vast gardens full of exotic fruits and plants, greatly increases the city's profile and removes pollution from land, air, water. Wow, see, I really want one of these, which I've never seen, over in my farming. Do you not think this is like perfect for a farming area? But right now, the cost of it, I think, is, yeah, we're not making enough to support it, and we'll barely have any money left over anyway. So this district is Linden Hills, whose name I had actually wanted to change. Hello. Not you. Clicky. Linden, you know what? Linden Hills, that's fine. And it has been zoned farming, so let's do that. Let's make it farming. Sure. You know what? Just do that. I'm hoping people will come from here to actually work in the place. I don't want that weird little kitschoo off to the end there. So we're going to do this. And we can do this as well. And in terms of actual... So this isn't as good. That's not quite as good out there either. Now I could put another, you know what, we can put another a road in. Let's do one more. How far do we have in here? It's relatively even-ish, I hope. Now, you know what, to do it right, we need just a little tiny bit between our, does that look right? It does, doesn't it? I think so. And then we can connect that and get rid of the extra bit. There we go. And that should be about the same. Nice and evened up. I don't know. I always go for all these curvy places. And in this map, I seem to have all these straight chunks. And I'll change that. We can't have it all the same. But come on, farming. I lived in Ohio in a farming area. It was just like long, straight, like this. This is exactly what it looks like. It just is. We need to take our district, though, and expand this baby a little bit. Just moving it on up a bit. Here you go. There you be. Big is life. Oh, my gourd. There we go. All right, so this can be our farming areas. We've got that, and nobody's moving in, and nobody cares. It's all fine. Oh, you know what? We're going to need water. I do know that much, so let's just do that while we wait for these guys to move in. Grab the thing and move it down here. And I'm wondering about this little road. We could end up building along here, so we might as well just give it some water, because you just never know, right? Go ahead and connect. I know, it's not required. I do realize that. I just, you know, it used to be in the other game, you know, the one we don't talk about. All right, what have I done? Why is this not building? Like, nothing is happening here. And policies, specialization, agriculture. That's good. That's okay. We don't have a big demand for that, but that's okay too for now. Like, nothing is happening here. What have I done wrong? It is zoned. Cars can get in from various places. Actually, this road goes into this neighborhood, but it really doesn't connect in any, I guess over here. Few cars stop there. Is there's going to be a problem? I don't know. Well, they're wanting some, well, you know, even these guys are going to need some kind of corner stores and things, right? It's a thing. You need your little commercial bits and bobs. You just do. Oh, you know, I just remembered something else I had moved over here during this urban renewal stuff. Where did I move? I had this, which was supposed to be right here. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. There we go. Fix that up a little bit. La, la, la. Oh, finally. Finally, we have a farm. Ah. Okay, so the electricity is not reaching, and what are we going to do about that? I'm going to have to run a line, aren't I? That's unfortunate. I don't like them. They're ugly. They're just too ugly for words, but, you know, there's enough trees around them. They're not too bad. And it'll probably fill in from somewhere else later, so that'll be okay. Now, what I will be doing is this slowly begins to build. I am thinking, why did I not have trees on this road? First of all, whoa. Whoa. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. This is supposed to be the green belt here, people. Now, what I have done with the road here for the trucks to get to shipping places, let's show you the road. If we go down, it goes underneath, and it goes, like, connects to the roads over there that actually have, that head for our shipping area over here. So I'm hoping this doesn't completely destroy a whole lot of other things that I have done. There's a lot of trucks in here now because they're coming through here from wherever. I'm gonna have to watch these guys because I don't actually want them in this area all that much. I don't want to be dealing with trucks over here a whole lot. Now I realize they are going to the airport, and that's the problem for next time. But we'll have to keep an eye on this and make sure. I'm hoping that the trucks will just go out that way because that's where most of the shipping and stuff is going. And you know, most of them just go out here. They connect up there and they go underground, and I had sort of routed it where that was the only way to really get there from here, kind of thing. And anyway, we'll see how that goes. Now, something I do want to do as this grows, hopefully, and does its little thing, we'll probably need some, you know, let's put in a wee bit of housing right off the top, maybe just a bit back here in the trees, just a few things to make sure there are some workers nearby. And did I get the water there? No, because that would have been too easy. But it is now. There we go. I get a few houses back there. We do have, yeah, I know you need people. I know you need people, sweetie. We'll get you people. Hopefully people will come from this neighborhood to come out here to work. I mean, one hopes for these things, doesn't one? And we could put, you know, we could put some housing across here too, I suppose. Over this way. I wanted the Eden project, didn't I? Don't really want tons and tons of farms. I want enough to say we have farms. So we'll do that. We'll just say I have farms, and we will let these guys build up a little bit. Leave some spaces for, you know, the things that you need, parks, you know, whatever it is you need. Water got there, water is there, that's fine. Now, I guess I could put the Eden project in, see how it fits. Like, that would be cool. When people are coming up and down the highway, they just like, whoa, there it is. I will be broke. I will be really broke, so I can't do that yet. Just remember to save that place, shall we? Let's try hard to remember to save that place. So we will have a few people move in over here. That's cool. Now what I want to do, and I don't have all of the many parks, and oh, we got new stuff again too. A park with pool. I guess as some of the things are updating. Some of these things are coming back. Cool. I thought I had all of this turned off. I guess as they're updating, they're kind of coming back into the game, I guess. Park with pool. That is a lovely beast. Oh, it's big too. You know what? That's okay. This is the green. This is a green area, right? It's about green. It's about green. So we can do that. Now let's do. I'm going to just grab some of these. Oh, look, we have little cows. No, we have little pigs. We have piggy cows. That's what we've got there. I'm going to use some of these trees to try to make it look like orchards or farms or stuff. I had actually created a great many little farming add-ons for this game, and I disabled all of them to put the After Dark in. We'll just make this look like an orchard. There we go. We'll just have some rows of trees. Because it's one thing I'm hoping they will fix is the size of the farms. Because I love the game. It's not a bad game, but I wish the farms were... You could make patches of farming with great big fields. And that's, right now they're just the little, 4 square doodabbers. And it's just not as awesome. It's just not. So I had created a number of things that were supposed to look like fields, and if you saw the Ray Cove that I was working on, we had the big farming community there. It's kind of nice with all those lovely fields all over. I liked it anyway. Made me happy. And that row is kind of close, but you know what? Trees move, they shuffle, and when you're planting things, I don't know if you've ever planted trees, but it's pretty easy to not have them even. And they don't always grow the way you want them to anyway. This one wanders off, and that one goes that way. The ground shifts, and yeah, things happen. Especially when they're young, right? So that could look like it's kind of an orchardy thing over there. Sure it does. Work with me here, guys. Just say yes. Of course, Ava. Totally looks just like a farm. And stuff. Put one here, and these are pretty noisy. Good old commercial is always noisy. So the wild conifer, yeah, that's my baby right here. We're going to put these down in the center because they're huge, and hopefully they will keep things a little quieter for the house that's going in there. One hopes a house goes in there. That's the way, I can't read it, but it's cute. What a great building. Okay. And then we have more housing going up over there. Nice to see. And you know what? If I had some walkways through here, I could probably get these people walking to the farms, couldn't I? Or biking. Bike. Oh, let's put the bike paths in. I love... We've got bikes and walking now. We've got all kinds of fun things going on here. So if we ran this up here... which is just like that. Lovely. That can connect to this side, which really doesn't do us much good, but we could go like this and then pop that over on the other side. You hear the cows? You betcha. You betcha. Can we not do, because that's there. Okay, well. How am I going to get this over? Nope, not that far, darling. So did that not connect? Come on, you want to do this for me? Not that way. There we go. So that can, and you can just run along, and I can put a little trees along there. Actually, let's just do that while I'm thinking of it. Come on, it looks like there's little green spots. You're not gonna let me do this? Oh no! Oh well. Life is hard. So we have some housing going up. The farms are starting to build, but we need people. We knew that. That's okay. the people will come. And we'll have the... Oh, I was going to put the Eden project. I guess we'll put it over here. I had forgotten I already zoned it. That's okay. It's all good. Now we could have... Just got to watch the traffic in and out of here, because it's going to be a thing. I'm very much afraid. So they're coming up from the airport and zipping around and doing their little things this way. Okay, well, okay. Will the Eden project fit in the middle? Is it noisy? That's the thing. Noise pollution is nothing. It's just the perfect thing. We can fit it here. That'll be okay. We can fit it here. Just got to make some more money first so we can support this big baby, because I am so excited. I've never gotten to use one of those. I've never actually had them functioning yet, so I'm actually quite excited. I want to see. Let me put another thing here, and this is usually noisy, so we're just not going to do any more there. Now we could put another row of housing, I suppose, couldn't we? We could do that. We could just, you know, destroy one of the houses we've already got, because, yeah. And if that's not the same, that is, but does it have to be the same over here? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. And it's kind of an odd angle anyway, but... There we go. And we can put a bit more housing. Do we have water? We do. Water is good. And and we gotta always put some offices, because we know, I mean, you know, you need office space. Farms are not, I mean, farms are businesses, right? You know you need office space. But see, now what's happening is I'm forgetting that I wanted this to look like fields, for goodness sakes. So you just get carried away building all the things, and that's not good. So I wanted something that looked like a big field somewhere. Maybe I just need to take that out right there in the zoning. Take this part out. And if we did this right as it starts to build, I love it when I do that. And then we can put trees along here. It's, or like some kind of little field of some darn thing, right? Yeah, I have to get my little mods put back in here, because this is a little bit harsh. It's a slow way of getting her done. But at least it'll look like it's some sort of large field, and I just wanted a farming area. It doesn't have to be the biggest, coolest farming area ever. It's not about making pots and pots and pots of money. It's about having cows on the map, is true story. Yeah. I think we should put one of those riding stables down here, though, because, you know, horses and cows, that goes together well. You never know when the cows are going to get out, and it's just, you know, they're cross country, and you can't really drive a car to get to them, and you need a horse to do that. Just saying. Which reminds me, there was a riding stable I used to go to when I was a teenager, and it wasn't even in the same town. I used to like have to take a bus to it and then walk up the highway a couple of miles, because it was in a very small community, and they were out in the country, of course, and they're, you know, I couldn't afford a cab for miles out in the country, so I would just walk. And because I had to pay for the riding, right? You gotta spend your money where it's important, priorities, and I wanted to be on horseback, not taking a cab. So I got out there one time, and I got to know the people, and they had some young horses they'd gotten, and, you know, I would always like clean up and just kind of hang out and work for free just so I could be around the horses. And I'd worked a couple of smaller horses, or younger horses, for them, and, you know, we're getting getting them used to being under saddle and things like that. And it's, you know, that's all good stuff. Oh, I got a long ways, all the way up to there. So I get there one day, and they had offered, why don't you stay the weekend? You know, we had a spare room, and you can, you know, you can hang out and work. There was a horse I was training at the time for them, so it's like, okay, I can take him out all weekend. He said, you know, you're working the horse, you can ride for free, and we just stay over. So I get woke up about, I don't know, like 3:30 in the morning. And they said a farmer had called, and he had this whole pile of cows. A fence had gone down, all these cows had gotten loose. And they were in somebody else's property destroying some garden. And the other guy had called the farmer and said, your cows are, you know, wrecking my garden, get them out of here. And it was one of these places, there's no way to drive to any of this stuff. It was like way back in the, you know, whatever. So they had called the stable and said, we need horses. Can you guys come out and round up cattle with us? And then they said, you know, we'll all meet at this little restaurant in town. That's a lot of space between those weeny little plants, isn't it? Apparently they're seedlings and they're going to get a lot bigger. Anyway, so we're all supposed to meet at this restaurant, and we get down there and we're having breakfast. And they open the restaurant, small communities, right? They actually open the restaurant for these farmers so that they would, you know, they could come in and we could all meet. And we had the horses saddled and ready and the whole thing. And then we go out to the restaurant. And then we end up sitting there. And the guys were talking. I'm listening to this group full of farmers. They're all talking about how they're, you know, what would be the best way to do it. Who can ride this horse and who could ride that horse. And if so-and-so went up there, no, that path is no good. It's dark. We're going to, you know, we're going to break our necks. You got to go this way. And they sat and discussed it over coffee and through breakfast and more coffee. And the sun came up. It's summer, so it's very early still. And the farmer's wife calls the restaurant and says, well, look, the cows have all come home for milking, right? like the cows are all here waiting to be milked and looking for breakfast. So we all went home and unsaddled the horses. And I, you know, that's my my experience rounding up cattle. It was awesome. I tried, you know, I was quite excited. I was going to get to herd cattle. I was so hyped, just like, let's go, let's go, let's go. It was a full moon, or bright, anyway, a bright night. The moon was big and it was clear skies. And I thought, oh my God, this is going to be such a good time. And I just got to have coffee. My only experience with rustling cattle. Oh God, I was quite excited, but didn't work out. So nobody wants to come and work in this area. Nobody wants to be farmer on this place. So maybe we need to change some of the zoning. Now I was going to put the big project here, right? I don't know. Oh! Okay. I have no idea what that's about, but I just turned it off. I just answered a call and then hung up. I'm not used to hearing the freaking... I'm sure it was the wrong number anyway. Nobody ever calls me. It had to be a wrong number. I guess there's a friend who's been doing... Actually, you can actually pay. I didn't know this. You can pay for this organization to make crank calls for you. Yeah. I didn't know this. I mean, come on, really? But yeah, it's a thing. You can pay... I can't remember the name of it because who wants to, but you can pay an organization to make crank calls for you. I think that is absolutely insane, but I think I got one the other day is why this is in my head, because I thought nobody has this number. The only time this phone ever goes off is when it is, in fact, a wrong number. And it just seemed really strange that I got this call. And then because of the kind of call that it was like, what? I had a moment of, oh my God, what in blazes is going on? But then I heard that a friend of ours was actually doing this. So his birthday gift to the rest of the world is to do crank calls to people. Absolutely. So maybe that was what that was. Because I have no idea who would be calling here. I wanted to get the bike up and over. You know, this part is kind of not really working out, but... Or we could go under, we could go underground, couldn't we? We can do that too. You know, if I just took out this lot completely, that's cool. We could run one from this side of the park and make it underground. And then come back overground. And then back up, right? And we can have it come all the way. No, no, no. I want you up above. What is this? Under. No, I don't want you to look like a tunnel. What's wrong with you people? Slope too steep for what? And I'm going to wreck something right off because... Well, we'll stop there. I don't... Can I go... I can go up here? Sure. And... Oh, little cows. And this is going to trash something, but... Oh, well. As long as it doesn't take out my cows, it's all good. So that will connect over to here. And if we did... like on this side of the road, they can come here. This takes them over, but they can't get on that side of the road. Well, they're using it. Somebody's biking into the farm. That's awesome. You know what? And if we put a metro station, the buses got like trashed. The buses are just a disaster. But if we put in a tube station over here, we could connect that to wherever the tube stations are. Don't I have a tunnel somewhere? Where's my tunnel? There's the green one. Okay, that's it there. There's this going through here. So we could connect something in here, right? Sure we can. And have these people have jobs. Or have, you know what? Hang on one second. See, I'm thinking a little, sort of. It happens occasionally. All right, we're going to put these here. Sure. And we can have this connect to our tubes over here. No, we need some curvy bits, right? Can we just have these connect? Sure we can. And then we'll put in some stops from here to wherever. There's one. Where's another I'm going to put another station there. I realize that. We can connect over here. So the farmers can go do tourism stuff too. They totally need to do that too. We can add a line there. Go back here. Now we could add a line that goes up the other direction too, right? It can come up this way. Because we got a whole bunch of stuff going on up here. Man, we got a lot of map fill up. There's a station there. Looks like we could use another one. We had to make that big curve because I couldn't get up the hill. It was too steep. Add a stop there. Add a stop there. And there. And now anybody who wants to be a farmer can come and do that. I like it. There you go. Complete the line. And hopefully we'll have some people show up from other places to work here now. And these people over here can bike over. Now we got to check on the services for this area because like nothing. Okay, their garbage is getting picked up. That part's awesome. Cool. We have a little clinic. They have not much in the way of healthcare. Yeah, noise. I know. Cows are noisy people. Cows are totally noisy people. I get that. Is this being picked up? Ish. Totally ish. You know what? We'll put you there next to the clinic because it's convenient. We have a fire station, a firehouse. We got a Ghostbusters one is back. That's so cute. So do I go here? It seems to catch everything, and it's kind of helping the other side slightly too, right? Yeah, that's good. That's a better choice, I think. Le Copper. What is that? Oh, it's the prison. Yeah, the prison. We don't need prisons. Our people are awesome. We don't need prisons. They're just good people, you know? Right there. Yeah, I like it. Then it works on the other side as well. Even better. Schools. Well, you know, I will put some buses in directly, and sometimes you just high school over here. Do I want another school? Although they do like it. It does make people happy to have a school in the community. So, parks are, how are they? Awesome. That park is taking care of everybody's happy needs. There you go. Now let's go check on the traffic and see what I have destroyed. Those big old trucks doing all their little turnaround bits and bobs. Hopefully most of them are heading straight out of town. These are heading up this way, but they're probably going to the airport. And I more than likely need to connect the airport road over here just to keep them off this. But for right now, everything is moving. Everything is moving. This is fine. Really. Everything's moving. Life is good. So this will, you know, we'll get population up. Things will happen. I'm making some money right now. So if we just kind of let this sort itself out. Yeah. It'll work out. And then we'll have people coming in from other places. We got, is the tube station being used? Oh, yes, indeed. Looky, looky. There we go. We have cows. Oh no, my cows just went away. Okay, that's tragic. That makes me very unhappy. That's not a good thing. We'll plant some trees down this little strips in between because that's what they're there for. Look at that, a juice press. Isn't that beautiful though? It looks like a big old, oh, that is so pretty. It's like a greenhouse. I like it. So the Linden Hills are born. We have farms. There you go. Next stage. I like farms. So until I see you next time, live your life happy and build it beautiful. Please hit like, subscribe, leave your comments. On Saturday mornings over on Twitch at 9 o'clock, I am playing City Skylines live. I play over there. You know, the input of the chat community. If you want to be part of what it is I get to build, I'll see you over there and you can let me know what that's going to be. Bye-bye. Have a great day. And bye.